My name's Orphy Robinson. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, but I tend to concentrate on the percussion. I'm mainly known for tuned percussion. I'm a composer. I sit on the board of the Ivors Academy, but also I'm the vice chair of the National Youth Jazz Orchestra. So very involved with education. I've always enjoyed looking at history and what it means now. Looking through the archives, I stumbled upon the Bernie Grant archives, which was very poignant for me because my father in the late 80s was taken around Parliament by Bernie Grant and Paul Bertang. The performance I'll be doing at the Institute will bring a lot of different, I think, strands into play. And the piece and pieces that I will play will actually reflect a lot of historic content.
I always like our archives here to be inspiring, and that they're a live archive, and people come in and whether they're sort of inspired, angered. I've worked in archives a long time, and they're scary places, aren't they, to a lot of people.
Yes.
There's so much in archives that relate to all of our experiences, so it's very much here at the Institute about making it as accessible as possible. It's very much at the core of what we do about, letting people see the information and get to grips with the archives and using them in ways, that are not expected.
There's so much we should look at and acknowledge and, names and things that we should know about. But also it's having focal points that you can point people to and say, well, actually,
definitely,
there is an archive here that covers, whether it's, for me, the arts, music, and just people knowing these names and knowing why.
Definitely.
And that each generation thinks, is history always a progress or just a process of something? I'm really looking forward to performing at the Institute next week. And if you want more information, please go to the website. It's all there.